I thought we'd do a little Bible search. And as an incentive for Bible search, guess what? I brought chocolate. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a word from the Bible, and you have to find that word in the Bible and be the first person to stand up. And if you stand up and you've got a verse that's got this word in it, Steve, you could be the lucky winner of chocolate. Mrs. Fields chocolate, nonetheless. So, you got the word already, Denny? I didn't even give it to you yet. Oh. Okay. So, have you got your Bibles ready? The first word that I'm going to give you, we're talking about getting involved, and we want our community to know how much we care about them. The word is care. Care, and that starts with a C, Rick.
Cast all your cares upon him, because he...
You're not standing up, you don't have a verse. Come on, the word care. Quit cheating, elder.
Well, you mean for memory doesn't work?
I see a hand back there. Do you got something? So we got the word care? Okay, stand up, give it to me.
1 Corinthians 3, 10 to 15, take particular care in picking your building materials. What? Yep.
There you go. Chocolate for you. That's okay. That's okay. One price per person. Okay, going to get a little harder. The next word is community. Community. Can you find the word community in the Bible? I know it's about 70 times in the New International Version. Can you find the word community?
Come on, Bruce.
He's looking, Mike. He's looking.
Not in John, is it?
Can anyone find the word community? I love seeing you shuffle through your Bible. Nodder's got one. Look at that.
It's Exodus 36, 8, 9.
That would be in the Old Testament.
Yes. Getting a little nervous here, Pastor. I want to
Okay, because everybody's looking at you, Nodder.
I know.
The whole world.
I don't have a BlackBerry, so I can look it up. Exodus 36.
Stand up. You got to make it official.
What verse was that?
8 and 9.
Exodus 36, verse 8 and 9. All the skilled men among the workmen made the tabernacle with 10 curtains of finely twisted linen and blue and purple and scarlet yarn with cherubim worked into them by skilled craftsmen. All the curtains were the same size, 28 cubits long and 4 cubits wide.
I didn't hear the word community.
I don't know.
Just wanted to stand up and read.
I looked up in the back of the Bible.
Well, does someone got one? Look, I see Todd's hand up. What do you got, Todd?
Exodus 35:20.
Exodus 35:20.
Then the whole Israelite community withdrew from Moses' presence.
All right. Okay, so again, you can't have the word community without the word service. So community service, look up the word service.
Oh, I had John.
Oh, look here, we got one. Ready?
2 Chronicles 29, verse 35. There were burnt offerings in abundance together with the fat of the fellowship offerings and the drink offerings and the accompaniment of burnt offerings. So the service of the temple of the Lord was reestablished.
Very good. Look at there. Okay, the last word only appears 4 times in the NIV, so it's a tougher word. But again, what we're trying to do in our community is build our reputation. Find me the word reputation. Very hard one, and because this was a harder one, this one is peppermint truffle chocolate. Peppermint truffle, Brad. Not just regular truffles, this is peppermint truffles. The word reputation. Oh, Dave Sherling, he wants those peppermint truffles.
Acts 6:3, therefore, brethren, seek out from among you 7 men of good reputation.
There you go. Very good. Very good. I love seeing you bring your Bibles and dig in there, and that's a really good thing. Why don't you open up to Matthew chapter 11. Matthew chapter 11. We're talking on this subject of trust, and today I want to share with you some things from my heart dealing with these difficult times and trusting during these difficult times. And we're going to talk about probably the man that knew Jesus the most, and that would be John the Baptist. So Matthew chapter 11, starting in verse 1, says, after Jesus had finished instructing his 12 disciples, he went on there to teach and preach in the town of Galilee. When John heard in prison what Christ was doing, he sent his disciples to ask him, are you the one who was to come, or should we expect someone else? Jesus replied, go back and report to John what you hear and see. The blind will receive sight, the lame walk, those who have leprosy are cured, the deaf hear, the dead are raised, and the good news is preached to the poor. Blessed is the man who does not fall away on account of me. Verse 7, as John's disciples were leaving, Jesus began to speak to the crowd about John. What did you go out into the desert to see? A reed swayed by the wind? If not, what did you go out to see? A man dressed in fine clothes? No, those who wear fine clothes are in king's palaces. Then what did you go out to see? A prophet. Yes, I tell you, and more than a prophet. This is the one whom it is written, I will send my messenger ahead of you who will prepare the way before you. I tell you the truth, among those born of women there has not been risen anyone greater than John the Baptist. Yet he who is great in the kingdom of heaven is greater than he. I'm going to ask the worship team to come for our next faction of worship. And again, as we do, I want you to be thinking about trust and the whole grand scheme of things, and